Hello YouTube, you join me today. I'm out cutting wood and I thought I'd take a break and answer some more of Atheist Party's questions. This time just one question: why do atheists celebrate Christmas? And this is a fairly common question, or, well, not fairly common, because quite often the assumption, at least for Americans, is that atheists hate Christmas and we fight a war on Christmas to crush it beneath our atheist boots. Other people have done much better stuff on the war on Christmas than me, so I'm just going to talk about why atheists might well celebrate Christmas. Although I have to say, asking an atheist Jew who is out cutting wood for a solstice bonfire, possibly not the best person to ask, because my family's never been big on Christmas. My mother got us a plastic white Hanukkah bush, which we used to put tinsel on presents underneath. Most people in predominantly Christian countries will celebrate Christmas because it is very hard not to. What are you going to do when someone asks you to a Christmas party? No, I can't come to a Christmas party, I'm an atheist, or I'm a Muslim, I'm a Jew, or whatever. Are you going to refuse because it's celebrating something that's not your religion? No. And most people having Christmas parties aren't that Christian. In fact, most people are only really Christian if they're Christian around Christmas and Easter. If they're in the UK, certainly. I know the US also sees a massive upsurge in church attendance at those periods of time. So, really, everyone ends up celebrating Christmas in some form or another, simply because it's all around you. Then there's the doing it yourself. So, I certainly woke up with a stocking full of little presents. That was awesome. And if I stay over at my parents', it still happens, which is great fun, although I get one of them as well. But the celebrating it like that, that's not actually Christian. Celebrating with gift giving and so forth. In fact, part of the whole American claim back Christmas thing, which they do against the war on Christmas against us atheists, is to try and claim it back from the commercialism, which is the opening presents on Christmas Day stuff. All that stuff, that was what the Puritans were rallying against when Oliver Cromwell was Protector of England. It's what they tried to ban, all that stuff, because it's not Christian. It's actually a pagan tradition to have in midwinter a massive party and give presents to each other, because it's dark when you're in the Northern Hemisphere at this time of year. I mean, Britain's on a fairly high latitude and it gets dark early and it gets light late, and you need a good party to cheer yourself up in this weather, which is what Christmas was for and what Christmas is for, and is why I'm having a solstice party, and then my friend is having a party on the 23rd, then I'm going to my parents for the Christmas, and then I'm going to my grandparents for Boxing Day. It's fantastic. That many parties. Why shouldn't you celebrate that? The idea that it should somehow be reserved for Christians seems silly to me, because it wasn't originally a Christian holiday. The date certainly isn't a Christian date, it's a co-opted date, which they've just then associated a Christian festival with as deciding to celebrate Jesus' birth on that day, whereas I don't know how good the scriptural evidence, whether it's just mostly conjecture, but I believe it's meant to be sometime in the spring to coincide with Jesus being Lamb of the world and so forth. What strikes me is that they're being exclusive about it because they feel threatened, because not everyone is like them anymore. So that's just a brief little ramble on why atheists might celebrate Christmas, which really boils down to why not? Everyone likes a good party. Eerie? Why do you celebrate Christmas? You're not a Christian. I'm assuming here that you do celebrate Christmas. Maybe, like me, you're going to have a really good solstice party. And I hope whatever you do, you have a good time, everyone. Thanks, YouTube. Bye.